coaching influences, mine are 4 people, and one of them's on this call, Chuck Smith, and really he taught me how to do hard things. He can tell you when I went to Boyle County, football was 3 out of 3 for me, and I thought I was going to be a basketball guy, and quit growing, so that kind of went away. But he taught me how to do. He and Chris Pardue taught me how to do hard things better, and that really set me up for everything that I've done since. And did a great job of really teaching motivation, how to get young people motivated to do something really hard and do it in a team manner. And then the second one for me was Tony Franklin, and he was probably had the most influence on me from an offense perspective, is because he really took the time early on when I was a player and then early in my coaching career to teach me the why. All right, why are we doing this? Because I would ask sometimes, and you get this, some people would say, well, that's because that's why we're doing it. He would really explain to me the why, and he gave me some really good opportunities early in my career. The third one is Larry Blakeney, who just got inducted or just got found out he was getting put into College Football Hall of Fame. And his was all about, man, he treated the players. And I can remember being an assistant coach under him and him saying, hey, I can go out and find anybody to do your job. I can't go find somebody to score touchdowns. It's hard to do that. I'm sitting there and I remember that and going, well, I don't know about all that. But then the older I got, I'm like, yeah, you can find a lot of people coach. The elite players are really, really hard. And then the fourth for me was Mark Stoops, because when I came to Kentucky in the fall of 2012 as an offensive coordinator, my coaching career, a little bit at Texas Tech, but for the most part, we'd been successful. I don't think you're really tested until you're not very successful. We went there, and Coach Smith knows this, in December of 12, we went in 2012 at Texas Tech. We went from having one of the top 2 or 3 offenses in the country. And then I remember going up and going to Lexington for the first time. And my wife, Brooke, and our 2 kids at the time were back in Lubbock. I stayed at my parents' house in Danville and drove up to Lexington the first day. And the GA and I, Tyler Sargent, who Coach Smith knows as well, we watched the guys were returning. And I remember calling Brooke about lunchtime and going, whew, I don't know about this. I know you said you wanted to come back, but it's gonna be rough here. And but what I learned from him is where he would work for Jimbo and Jimbo would work for Saban is just the structure of the program. And I thought I was ready to be a head coach, but I really never failed in coaching. And so we had to work and get through some lack of talent, some other things like that, and resources at that time. And there was some failure involved, but I also learned some structure. And so, which was really important for me at that time and really set me up for that success that we had at Troy as a head coach.